How's it going, everybody? This is RVT, and I'm looking on my calendar right now on my iPhone with this beautiful cover, OtterBox cover. But I'm looking at my calendar right now, and this upcoming Saturday is the third Saturday in October, and we know what that means. It's Alabama-Tennessee week, and this is a Tennessee team that's been looking very competitive against the powerhouses, which, if there are any, in the SEC East in South Carolina and Georgia. They about beat Georgia. They beat South Carolina last week. So some way, somehow, this Tennessee team has gained some momentum. Are looking competitive against the better teams in the SEC right now. So, as an Alabama fan, does that make me worried? No, it is not. Honestly, I've watched one Tennessee game from start to finish. I mean, obviously, all Saturday I'm flipping back and forth. I had 3 games going at one time, and I'm always flipping back and forth between the games. So I've caught a little bit of Tennessee games from here and there. But one game I've watched from start to finish is the South Alabama Tennessee game because that's the school I attend, and I wanted them to beat the brains out of Tennessee. And did they? They almost did. They were 7 yards away from beating Tennessee, and that's not really a testimony to how bad Tennessee is. South Alabama is looking extremely impressive this season. They've lost 3 games, I believe, up to this point. They lost to, you're going to laugh at me, they lost to Southern Utah, lost to Troy, and they lost to Tennessee. They've lost the two games that I mentioned by a point each, and it was just stupid crap that made us lose those games. It was like the first game, there was a receiver not even covered for Southern Utah, and they got 40 yards in that play, ended up setting them up a field goal with like 10 seconds left, and the guy made it. It was like a 40-yard field goal just because there was not a cornerback on him. It's just a mental lapse, and we lost the game by a point. And that was after our field goal kicker missed like 3 field goals, a couple extra points, so that was stupid. And Troy, same thing. He missed 2 field goals. He missed an extra point, which made us go for 2 more two-point conversions. Didn't get either of them, so we just needed 1 more point. And then we scored with a minute left. Troy goes on the field and scores with like 20 seconds left and gets a win by a point. And then against Tennessee, 7 yards away from beating Tennessee, which would have been the upset of the season, and we don't get it. And hey, you just got to give us credit. But that game alone does not worry me because Justin Worley was horrible, absolutely horrible. There was maybe 2 drives where he looked good. The rest of the drives he looked horrible. And with that alone, I'm not worried whatsoever. Justin Worley playing our secondary. Yes, Vinicius Suri's out for the season, but we just plug in another guy, Landon Collins. I know Vinicius Suri is going to be a huge loss. I mean, he was the leader of our defense. He had the brains of the defense, and he had the athletic ability to be an all NCAA All-American safety. But so yes, that's a loss, but it's not going to hurt us as bad as some people think we are. I think it is. We have Landon Collins will step in, be the full-time safety. So combination of Landon Collins and HaHa Clinton-Dix isn't too much to complain about. But Tennessee overall not been throwing the football well. They've been running the football okay because they have a really good offensive line. If we're going to have one struggle in this game, it's going to be getting to the quarterback, not necessarily to sack him, but to put pressure on him throwing the football. But with our secondary back there, I'm not worried whatsoever. I mean, even if he gets time to throw the football, our secondary is going to confuse him, make plays, intercept the ball a couple times, and it's not going to be any problem. Yes, Tennessee has one of the best O-lines, if not the best, I believe, in the SEC. And they have struggled. I mean, they look kind of disappointing. At some weeks, they do not look whatsoever like the best offensive line in the SEC. But I still believe they are the best offensive line in the SEC. But it's not going to be enough to beat us. It really isn't. Like I said, I'm not sold on Justin Worley whatsoever. They have 2 good running backs, Neal and Lane. They're pretty good running back behind the offensive line, but we have one of the best run defenses in the SEC, so no problem there. I mean, this is a team that got beat by Oregon 59-14. They're looking good though. They almost beat Georgia. They beat South Carolina on last second field goal, but this game is in Tuscaloosa. My dog's going crazy, so cut because somebody's here, so I need to end this video. But gonna make it simple. Alabama's gonna beat Tennessee, no problem. We're gonna be able to run the football on them. AJ's gonna have another big game. This is in Tuscaloosa. We're on the quest for another national championship. This is not going to be 2009 again. We're not going to almost lose and it come down to a block field goal in the game. We finally played the most complete game of our season last week against Arkansas. We played great on offense, great on defense, special teams, the whole 9 yards. We played absolutely great, and I think that's just going to continue and keep on getting better. And that's scary for the rest of the NCAA. So simply put, Alabama wins this game huge, 42-10 over Tennessee. So let me know what you guys think about this game. Leave a comment in the comment section below with your thoughts, what your prediction is for the game. And that's about it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/S3RTR. Have a great day. Roll Tide and go Sox and go Titans to you. Until next time, have a great week. Peace.